All right. And so just feeling the position of your body as we're consciously inviting these moments of awareness and just being into our bodies, into our present moment. You might begin with a few deep breaths. You might notice your eyes still open. You might notice that they naturally closed. Whatever you want to do with your gaze, whether it's looking down, whether it's closing your eyes completely, whether it's keeping them open, is completely optional to doing what feels best for you. And as we're beginning to deepen our breath, beginning to sense into the sensations of breathing in and out, noticing the rise and fall, the expansion and contraction of each breath in and each breath out. So, just inviting your full attention into this moment as best as you can, letting go of whatever it took to get you to this seat, to this place. And just for now, putting aside to do lists, plans for the weekend, worries, allowing yourself to slide in to the sense of being. And just beginning to draw that awareness to noticing if the position of how you're sitting or standing or lying feels fully supportive of where you are right now. Feeling free to shift and move until you find a position that feels more appropriate for you, your body, and what you might be bringing in with you in this moment. And that might be in the position you're in now, or you might shift and wiggle a bit, or even move from sitting to standing or standing to lying down. And then I'll invite you to find a sense of stillness. You might scan your body from the sitting bones up towards the top of your head, scanning around along the core, your shoulders, your arms, the muscles in your face. And just beginning to notice if you're holding on to tension in any parts of your body as you're scanning. And there's always an invitation, an open invitation to let go of any unnecessary grasping or clenching that your body doesn't need right now. An invitation to rest and to let go into the support that holds you. Letting go, letting go. And you might draw your awareness back to the sensation of your breath, allowing your attention to ride the waves of each breath coming in, coming out. Perhaps seeing if you can follow a full cycle of one breath, the four parts of breathing. The really bottom as you inhale, and sensing into the full inhale till it reaches that very top where there's a slight pause, noticing the pause, and then beginning to pay attention to how the breath falls out, the exhale, expelling all the air until you reach the bottom of the exhale, where there's that slight pause at the bottom, right before the inhale naturally arises. And as best as you can, just seeing if you can stay with these four parts of the breath cycle, tuning in, observing. Letting sounds come and go, letting thoughts come and go, allowing your breath to be an anchor for your mind to stay here, to be present, to take a break from the mind traveling to the past and to the future. And you might notice quite quickly that there's challenge in being present, that the mind likes to skirt in every which direction other than here. And so our task here is to simply notice that it might have wandered away without berating ourselves or judging that. That awareness piece is the key to now holding the power to choose to redirect, to come back to our body, to our breath, to this moment. It doesn't matter how many times the mind does wander. What matters is the noticing and the invitation back to presence. And as you notice the thoughts that may arise and dominate your mind, you might visualize that they're just like clouds overhead, that they come gently into your awareness, and maybe not even so gently. Maybe they come roaring in like thunder clouds. But if we can step back to ground and just watch them, they begin to drift by and release them and coming back just to our steady ground, observing them come and go, just like clouds in the sky. And as we come to the end of these 10 minutes together, gently notice the body once again. Any shifts that have occurred from 10 minutes ago to now. You might even experiment with placing one hand over your heart as a gesture of self-compassion and appreciation for coming to do this practice. That's not only for yourself, but it's actually for other people in your life and in the community and beyond. And it starts with us. And allowing this sense of compassion also be a reminder that there's no wrong or right with this meditation, whether there was struggle or challenge or impatience that arose, or maybe just blips of moments that you were present, that it's the practice of sitting intentionally, that is the essence of this. And coming in with the intention of learning and growing is the very thing that teaches us resilience. So, if there is a word or a phrase that would be helpful to carry into your day, planting that seed of intention for you to carry with you, feel free to bring that to mind now. Maybe just silently repeat it to yourself. May I have focus. May I practice imperfection. May I practice kindness, whatever calls to you, if anything. It might feel nice to deepen your breath before coming out of this meditation once again. And as it feels complete for you, if eyes are open, or I'm sorry, if eyes are closed, I'll invite you to open them back up.